Hi guys, welcome back to Cozy Corner. My cozy friend here is a pterodactyl, but he is very camera shy and he gets scared very easily. So he is just going to sit right off camera right here and watch us. There you go. Okay. All right. Where did we leave off? Yes, we left off last time we met Ethan, and Ethan had spent his money on a hot air balloon, but had some left over. So he put all of the money in the hot air balloon, and then the balloon flew away without him. So he lost all of his money. Then we met Chloe. Chloe donated all of her money to a charity. Do you remember what that charity was? Yes, the Flatulence Awareness Charity. Then we met Fatima. Fatima loved comic books, and she bought all the comic books she could. But her mother said, "Nope, you can't have that many comic books," and threw them in the trash. Then we met Una. Do you remember Una? She only spoke in numbers, and everything was a code. And I had given you a code at the end of the chapter to try and figure out. Did anybody figure it out? It says, well, I'm going to say what she told me. Ready? It says, Una, there it is, Una hid her money somewhere secret. So secret, she forgot where it was. So she lost all of her money too because she doesn't remember where she put it. All right, so now we're on chapter 24, Benji. Here we go. Benji had very big, or should I say very small, plans for his new fortune. "I'm going to shrink them all," he told his parents. Benji was smiling ear to ear. His mom and dad were nervous until they realized he wasn't talking about shrinking every person in the world. He was talking about shrinking their pets. You see, Benji had two loves, football and animals. He loved animals, but he loved miniature animals even more. Panda cows and micro pigs, bee hummingbirds and Philippine tarsiers, and let's not forget miniature horses and teensy-weensy fennec foxes. I blame the internet and all those videos of teeny itty-bitty animals that are cuter than cute. Benji had a stuffed animal collection on the same shelf as his football trophies, but it just wasn't the same. He wanted real-life mini pets. He wanted to hold them and hug them and love them and live happily ever after. Have you ever seen a pygmy marmoset? Look it up. It's no bigger than the palm of your hand. It could live in your shirt pocket. Benji wanted one, and he wanted everyone to have one. Everyone deserved a little bit of miniature joy. Think about it, Benji told his parents. If everyone had a teacup puppy to carry around all day, no one would be sad. You can't be sad when you look at that funny furry cuteness with its big beautiful eyes. Plus, they're perfect for football practice. You can pull them out and cuddle with them in between plays. Benji's parents didn't understand their son. Triple J and Mark recommended the same scientist to help them. They really like money, like way more than they like obeying the laws of nature and space and time and whatnot. If you're willing to pay, they'll pretty much do whatever you want. So Benji hired the scientists to build him a shrink ray. It looked like a huge laser cannon from an old sci-fi movie. Once charged, it shot a beam that could miniaturize anything. Big, scary animals became tiny, cuteness animals, said one scientist. Extra cutesy, another scientist added, counting his money. By the way, there's a picture of Benji. "How can I be sure it works?" Benji asked. Just then, a shrunken scientist the size of an action figure climbed onto his shoulder. "Trust me," the wee voice squeaked. "It works." Benji was so excited to get started. He bought 2 local pet stores, a farm, and the nearest zoo. One by one, Benji put the animals in front of the shrink ray. He pulled the lever and watched them shrink down to the size of an apple. He could hardly believe it. Petting and holding each of the impossibly tiny animals made him smile so hard it hurt, but in a good way. With each new animal, he knocked another wish off his wish list. Pygmy marmosets in his shirt pockets? Check. Walking a miniature horse on a leash? Dunzo. Teacup puppies nestled safely in his gym bag for halftime cuddles? Mission accomplished. Benji invited Class 13 to his miniature zoo. He reminded everyone, be careful where you step. His fellow students lost their minds. Everyone wanted one, and Benji wanted everyone to be able to have the same kind of strange love that he had. So he planned to open his zoo to the public and give one animal away to anyone who wanted one. And fortunately, before he could start giving away his tiny animals and help the world to find love and happiness, several things happened all at once. Number one, the local pet stores got together and sued Benji for making impossibly cute animals. They couldn't compete with that. Local law enforcement took away Benji's shrink ray until the trial was settled. Number two, PETA, which is People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, protested his new zoo and his giving away animals to anyone who wanted them. They thought everyone should be screened. Their lawyers also sued Benji. His zoo was closed to the public until that trial was settled. Number three, his parents sat him down when he came home. They also had their lawyers with them. You've shrunk enough things for now, his mom's lawyer said. Time to grow your piggy account, your bank account. Your parents put the rest of your money in a savings account, the lawyer said. That way it can collect interest. But what about helping the world find love through miniature pets? It could bring world peace. Your dreams will have to wait until you're older, his mom's lawyer said. When? He asked. When you're 18, the lawyer said. Benji was upset that he couldn't help the rest of the world find miniature happiness. But for now, at least, Benji was happy. When the cops and lawyers weren't looking, Benji managed to sneak a handful of plum-sized pets into his pockets. Chapter 25, Priya. Priya is best friends with Olivia Ogilvy. You know, the girl who put all her money in the bank for college instead of having fun with it. Sorry, I mean Priya was best friends with Olivia. Past tense. Why aren't they best friends anymore? Well, Priya's mom is friends with Olivia's mom, and you know how moms like to share everything. Here is a picture of Priya. At their weekly poker nights, Olivia's mom said, "Oh, goodness, I am so proud of Olivia for putting all her lottery money away for college." That night, Priya's mom went straight home and said, "Priya, give me your lottery check. We're going straight to the bank to deposit it into your college fund, just like Olivia did." Priya was not happy. She didn't want to save her money for college. She wanted to spend it now. She planned to use her money to become famous so that she could win the heart of a certain famous male pop star. You know, the one, super cute, super talented, sings love songs to make your heart swell, even though you tell everyone you don't like his music, even though secretly you do. Priya was furious, but maybe, hopefully, she'll be more appreciative when she's older. But I doubt it. Chapter 26, Liam. The students of Classroom 13 have always wondered how it is that little Liam is able to make such big gases. Liam's gas ranged from silent but deadly to trombone loud without a smell. It was quite the talent. Mason guessed he ate chili for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Triple J guessed he trained with an order of blasting monks in Tibet. Zamina guessed he was simply born with a gift for gas. The truth was practice. After all, practice makes perfect. And Liam, the class prankster, worked very hard to create controlled gases, which he used for comedic effect. His favorite phrase was, "Pull my finger." If he tells you to do this, trust me, don't. Liam tried to get laughs to distract others from how small and short he was. He did not like being the smallest student in Class 13. He dreamed big. In fact, he's always dreamed of being in the Global Book of World Records. So when he won the lottery, he decided to spend his $1,037,037,037.04 on making his dreams come true. How? Well, he liked pranking people, but that was no way to get a world record. But he did like eating. No matter how much he ate, he never gained weight, thanks to a very fast metabolism. Finally, he decided on a worthy world record: most desserts ever eaten by a human being. Liam planned on spending his fortune devouring every kind of sweet treat imaginable and going down in history for it. Liam phoned the Global World Record office and informed them of his plan. They sent 2 representatives to join Liam on his world travels. Dan and Dana would follow Liam with a camera and a journal to document his progress. The journey began in Switzerland, home to the world's finest chocolatiers. Liam sampled thousands of varieties of chocolate in one sitting and washed it all down with molten liquid cocoa from a chocolate fountain. Dan and Dana gave a thumbs up and said, "Good start." In Russia, Liam ate truckloads of Kiev cake. In South Africa, he spooned malva pudding down his throat. In Brazil, he consumed tres leches cakes. In Belgium, Liam devoured chocolate chip waffles. He licked up liquid nitrogen ice cream in Manila and aces kakang in Malaysia. In Australia, he forked in lamingtons. In Japan, he inhaled trays of green tea mochi. In Turkey, Liam swallowed pans of baklava. In Hawaii, he ate hupia delights until he couldn't take another bite. He ate deep-fried candy bars in Scotland and then chocolate-covered chapulnis in Mexico. You should probably not look up what chapulnis are. I told you not to look them up. Finally, Liam went to Paris to eat the world's most expensive dessert, a 77-scoop sundae covered in gold dust with real diamonds. Once he finished, he would be a global world record holder. He began to shovel the dessert down his throat. 4 spoonfuls from finishing, Liam got lightheaded, and his stomach began to rumble. "Can I have some water?" he asked Dan and Dana. "I'm not feeling so." Liam keeled over and died. "It's okay. It was only for a few seconds." Whew! Dan and Dana were not just judges. They were also certified paramedics. They zapped Liam with heart paddles. 20,000 volts of electricity surged through Liam's veins, along with massive amounts of sugar and dairy. As Liam came back to life, he let out the loudest, most powerful, earth-rumbling gas a human body has ever produced. The entire restaurant shook. As the global world record reps helped him to sit up, Liam said, "I think I'm done with the sweets." Liam did not break the record for most desserts ever eaten by a human being, but he did break the record for the most powerful gas ever by a human being. Dan and Dana noted. The shock wave of the gas was felt as far away as Spain. It was seismic. Liam could live with that. Chapter 27. Isabella. There's a picture of Isabella. Did I show you guys a picture of Liam? I don't think I did. I'm sorry. There's a picture of Liam. Okay. All right. Isabella. Isabella Inglebell loved horses. To no one's surprise, Isabella bought herself the biggest horse ranch in America. How many horses can $1,037,037,037.04 buy you? Well, it depends on the age, health, fame, and breed of the horse. But all in all, Isabella bought exactly 312,462 horses. Now Isabella Ingbell owns 312,462 horses. Or I should say owned 312,462 horses. Past tense. You see, Isabella's hired horseman, an old cowboy named Old Blue, told her she needed a fence for her horses, but Isabella didn't want her beloved pets to feel fenced in. She wanted them to run free. And they ran free, all right. All those wild horses galloped off into the sunset, never to return. No amount of carrots or apples or hay could lure them back. Isabella should have listened to Old Blue. And that's all for today. I think when we come back tomorrow, we will finish the story. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.